हेलो 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 आ रहा है। हेलो 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 हेलो। खुला हुआ नहीं होगा शायद। हेलो हेलो। ले ले, लेकिन उसमें से एक ले ले। और हेलो आ रहा है ना? सही है। आकाश भाई, ये माइक है दूसरे ग्राउंड के लिए। कैप्टन दोनों आ गए।
वो आ गया अंशुल। हाँ आ जाओ, इधर आ जाओ।
हाँ, यहाँ पे यहाँ पे।
हाँ नहीं खड़े रहेंगे, नो प्रॉब्लम। शेरा आ जाओ ना। कासिम, तेरे को जो फोटो लेने का वो ऐसे धूप आ रहा है तो हाँ फोटो यहाँ से ले ले। हेलो हेलो, माइक चेक 1 2 3। हेलो हेलो, माइक चेक। जा सकते पीछे और ओके ये सही है। साउंड इज ओके। All right, so good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back at Eagles Cricket Ground, जहाँ पे खेला जा रहा है Oil and Gas Premier League Season 3. Both the teams for the Super Semi-Final are with us today. It is SuperTech versus Cummins Arabia, and we have the match official as well. So we'll proceed with the toss first, and then we'll have a chat with the captains. So SuperTech captain flips the coin. Heads is the call from Cummins Arabia, and heads it is. Sir, good morning. You have won the toss for this big game. What's the decision?
We will bat first.
What's your team combination like for the entire league stages that we saw? There were a few great performances. You guys are the defending champions as well. So are you going with the same squad or there are changes in the squad today?
I think today we are playing with this. Last we changed one or two guys, but I think this time we are playing with the same people, same team which we played last time.
Right now, looking at your squad, the last match also which you guys played, it went down to the last ball, and you guys ended up winning that game. What's the total that you have in mind today?
I think today for this one, at least 180. SuperTech is a decent team, good team. I think they have a good batting lineup. I think we will be targeting at least 180 because I think 140, 150 will be difficult to defend. At least 180 will give a good game.
Right. All the best to you and your team, sir. You can go and get ready to bat first. Right. Good morning. The toss is basically not gone in your favor. You guys will be chasing down the total. The opponent captain says 180 should be a good score on this track. How do you look at this game?
I think 180, I think, will be too high. I think we'll be trying to contain them under 150 because we have good bowling lineup. Strength is that the only team that has crossed 150 was Petrofac, and I think, yeah, with be crossing 150 on this one.
Right now, when you spoke about Petrofac, the previous game that you guys played, I remember you guys restricted them, in the early 10 overs nicely. So definitely bowling is your strength. How do you look at your batting lineup? Because, that particular game, if a couple of batters would have clicked, things would have been a different story.
Bat has always been our Achilles heel. Our bowling lineup strength has always been bowling side, but we have been trying to, strengthen our batting lineup too. That didn't happen in the last match. I think Jeevan, like nothing to be taken beautifully well. His balls were like, good enough to knock any batsman who's playing in the top order line. Yeah.
Now, are you going with the same squad or there are changes in the squad?
We have one change. Our Ajil is not playing. He had a hamstring in the last match, so Deepak is coming in his place.
All right, and how do you look at your form personally? In the tournament that the third season that we are having. So how do you look at your form personally?
It has been great. My form has been fine, but with respect to team I'm talking, it has been better compared to last two season. Our batting has actually been more on the better side because last two season we really struggled with our batting, and this season it has been better.
Right, so all the best for you and your team for today's game, sir. You can go and get ready. Enter Cummins Arabia. They're the top. Going to bat. Like all our sponsors who have been continuously supporting us throughout the Oil and Gas Premier League season 1, 2, and 3. We are thankful to Hedge and Shacks, Quick Start, Star Oil for their continuous support. Organized by one of the premium tournament organizers, Vineet Deshpande, and it's been conducted every year at Eagles Cricket Ground. My name is Akash. I'll see you back once the match is live. Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for this big semi-final game. Two teams head-to-head, Cummins Arabia and SuperTech. They would be eager to go ahead and give a good performance here and get their team into the finals. Cummins Arabia captain Asim winning the toss. He decided to bat first, and we are ahead with the first delivery that's down the leg side. So this is the Oil and Gas Premier League Season 3, played at Eagles Cricket Ground, one of the premium cricketing venues in UAE. The tournament organized by Vineet Deshpande, one of the prime tournament organizers. And thankful to all our sponsors here for their continuous support throughout the 3 seasons that we have conducted. We are thankful to Hedge and Shacks, Servoil, and QuickArt for their continuous support. Right, so both the opening batsmen for Cummins Arabia, Waleed and Kishore, in the middle. And since it is the first overs progress, the bowling has been taken care of by Norman. And the ball swinging away from the right-hander. Good piece of glove work behind the stumps. It's a wide delivery given by the umpire. This one's played towards the short mid-wicket region and a quick single taken. So both these batsmen understand the importance of getting the singles and the doubles. They don't want to miss out on those. The boundaries would definitely come since it's the power play. Only 2 fielders are allowed outside the 30-yard circle. Bowling on target and defended that nicely. The ball going towards the point fielder. So during the toss, we heard both the captains and their views about today's big semi-final game. The defending champions, Cummins Arabia, the captain says 180 should be a good total on the board. And when I spoke to the captain from SuperTech, he said that their bowling lineup is excellent. Throughout the league stages, they have had only one team score 150 plus on their bowling attack. So they are confident that they would stop Cummins Arabia in this big semi-final game below 150. So let's see how the game proceeds. Last delivery of the first over coming in. It's 5 for no loss. Waleed Ilyas will be on strike. Upright stance for him and a cut shot played straight to the point fielder for a dot ball. So that brings an end to the first over here. And Cummins Arabia, they are 5 for 1 5 for no loss. So in the bowling attack, it will be Anshul Srivastava. He's the captain from SuperTech and opens the attack with the new ball along with Norman. On strike would be Kishore. Kishore, a very handy batsman inside the power play, tries to score runs where the fielding restrictions apply. Even this first delivery, swinging away from the right-hander, Kishore was in for playing a cover drive. So that's the intent you need in such big games. You need your openers to fire. You need your openers to give a good start. The second ball coming up, Anshul running into Kishore. This one takes an outside edge, and Anshul has protection in the deep at third man. So it'll be a single strike, rotate, strike back with Waleed. Waleed is one not out of the two deliveries that he's faced. So Anshul, once again, this one a little fuller in length and that ball away from the guidelines of the wide line. So that's called a wide extra added. This one's a full toss delivery, and Waleed, what a placement it is into the gap between the point and the gully fielder. And you can see the effort, the commitment in this big semi-final game from the fielding side as well. It was a diving effort and certainly saved a boundary. Couple of runs for Waleed. So Anshul once again for the fourth delivery, bowling to Waleed. Bang on target, and Waleed only able to flick it. There was a chance, could have been a run out here. Waleed wanted to go for that single run, and Kishore saying he's not interested. Waleed had to go back. Throw on target, directed on the stumps, would have been a problem here for Waleed. But he's safe and going on. Fifth ball of the second over. Anshul bowling into Waleed. Outside the off stump. Wide is the signal given by the umpire. In a T20 game, the guidelines for wide have been tight. Anything down the leg side would definitely be called a wide, and anything outside the off stump where the ball travels beyond the wide guidelines, it's going to be called an extra. So once again, Anshul bowling into Waleed Ilyas. Full toss. Waleed playing with straight bat. Cover fielder shot. Ready to take a catch over there. And he stops that delivery. So dot ball here. Anshul in the first over. He's bowling good. He's given 5 runs so far. This is the second over inside the power play. That's a beautiful delivery. Swinging and block hole delivery. Waleed able to flick that. There could be a run out chance. The throw was right on target. Anshul, I think he was not able to collect that ball clean, and he's a little disappointed with that effort. Certainly that could have been gone. And Kishore, the batsman who is the danger man, could have lost his wicket. So risky double taken there by the openers from Cummins Arabia. However, that brings an end to the second over. It's 12 for no loss. Right, so we are in for the third over here. And Norman, he's going to continue. First over was quite tight from him. Second delivery here. Starts off with a dot on the first one. Couple on the second from Kishore. So once again, Norman, that is a super delivery. It is risen from a good length spot. That's the talent from the bowler. Kishore was clueless. The ball in the air. If there was a fielder at short third man, could have been a catch. So single. And Waleed back on strike. So this is the big semi-final game from the Oil and Gas Premier League Season 3. Cummins Arabia head-to-head against SuperTech. Short of length delivery, Waleed hooks that comfortably. The ball racing towards the square leg boundary. 4 runs it will be. So that is a boundary coming in, and that is the intent needed from both these opening batters from Cummins Arabia. You can see Waleed, he was in for that short delivery. He was waiting for it, saw that ball, and a hook shot in motion. So that boundary moves the score ahead. 19 for no loss in the third over. You can see how tall Waleed stands in the crease. His stance is excellent. He's waiting for that ball. At the very last minute, he bends down and goes for the shot that he would like to play. With that position, that stance that he has, he is in for a short delivery where he can hook or pull the ball, or if he would like to go for a drive, he can get the right foot, left foot ahead and go for a drive as well. So great technique from Waleed Ilyas, and that's a super delivery. Norman beating Kishore. That ball goes towards the keeper, and dot ball it is. So end of 3 overs here. Cummins Arabia 20 for no loss. Anshul, best bowling figures for him, 4 for 22. So Anshul to continue his second over. Waleed Ilyas on strike. This ball was bang on target, but a little short of length. Waleed Ilyas had a lot of time to flick that towards the square leg region, and a quick single run taken. So Kishore is very quick to react to get to those singles and doubles. So Anshul quite handy with the new ball. So that's a brilliant shot coming in. You can see in the replay here that was hit with proper timing. Picked it up nicely, and that ball travels beyond the cover boundary for a maximum. 6 runs it is. So Anshul getting hit for that maximum. And after that maximum, in fact, there was a boundary before that. So 2 and 2. And that's a good start from Kishore in this over. This one a little outside the guidelines. Once again, wide delivery. Anshul a bit unhappy, but the umpire says anything beyond that guideline is the umpire's call, and that's a wide delivery. So he has to re-bowl that one. Score moves on, 32 for no loss. Anshul bowling in once again to Kishore. He's guided the ball towards the point region. And a quick single taken. So Waleed, he'll be on strike. Kishore, he's batting on 17 of 14 with the help of a boundary and a 6 in this over. And Waleed Ilyas, he's hit a boundary already. A beautiful hook shot that we saw in the previous over. He's 11 of 9. So last ball to go in the fourth over here. Anshul bowling into Waleed. Slower delivery, change of pace, trying to fox the batsman, but that ball travelling down the pads on the leg side. So it's a wide once again. Couple of extras in this over already from Anshul. So last delivery, Waleed tries to cut that towards the short third man region, and the ball straight to the fielder. So that brings an end to the fourth over in the power play. Cummins Arabia 34 for no loss. They have picked up the scoring in this over. Current run rate above 8 an over. From here, the projected score can go up to 170. I'm sure both the players would be looking to give a solid start to their team, Cummins Arabia. So in the bowling attack, it's Bruno. The first delivery faced by Kishore. That ball has been played upish in the air. There was a fielder in the deep to catch that, but could not judge that properly, and that goes into a drop catch. But you can see this slow motion replay. A pickup shot played nicely by Kishore. And the very first delivery, Bruno had an opportunity created for his team, SuperTech, to get the first breakthrough. But that opportunity has gone down. So a couple of runs added. That's a good delivery. Coming into the right-hander, inside edge of the bat, that ball racing towards the fine leg region. A diving effort to save the boundary there. Once again, a couple of runs and Kishore retains the strike. Waleed Ilyas on the non-striker end. He's quite quick running between the wickets, and so Bruno once again, and this one takes the outside edge. Kishore trying to slash that over the point region, but never mind, runs coming in. This is the boundary, and what a aggressive nature in batting from Kishore. You can see from the previous over when he hit a boundary and a maximum, he started to open his arms and slog and smash the deliveries that's coming towards him. So this one gets him a boundary, and Bruno, he's under a bit of pressure. 8 runs of the first 3 deliveries in this over. An appeal, and in fact, that's clean bowled. What a comeback it is from Bruno. getting hit for the outside edge boundary towards third man on the previous one. This time, bang on target. He tells the batsman, he tells Kishore, try and hit this one. And Kishore misses. Bruno hits the stump. So that's the first wicket coming in. And SuperTech would be delighted. And Bruno, in this over, he has got the ball to nip back in, hit the pads, hit the stumps. So Kishore, the very first delivery in the over, gave an opportunity. There was a chance for catch, but that was dropped. And this time Bruno says, I don't need help from any of the fielders. I'll take his wicket on my own. He get him bowled out. So that's the first wicket falling in. 42 for 1. So Bruno in with a brilliant first delivery to Syed Ali Raza. You saw that ball swinging into the right-hander, and that's a dream delivery to any new batter. Excellent from Bruno. He's confident, picking up a wicket on the previous delivery, and that was a wicket of the danger man, Kishore. If Kishore gets going, it's difficult to get him out, but he's gone now. And Bruno, 8 runs in the first over. Last ball to go, Syed Ali Raza on strike. This one way down the leg side, a diving effort towards his left from the wicket keeper. Certainly saves a boundary there. So they have taken a single on that wide delivery. So 2 runs added in the form of extras. Bruno needs to control this. He's bowling good. He's getting the swing. And extra effort is not needed here. And I'm sure Bruno understands that. So one last ball to go. He'll be bowling into Waleed. This one again on target. Waleed defends that nicely. And happy to keep that a dot delivery. So end of 5 overs. And Cummins Arabia, they are 44 for the loss of 1 wicket. Current run rate of 8.80, quite good inside the power play. So the sixth over, last over inside the power play, and it's been bowled by Norman. He's given 13 runs in the first 2 overs that he's bowled, and this time Syed Ali Raza playing towards mid wicket for a couple. That's a good delivery. Syed Ali Raza trying to play that towards the offside, missing out ball into the keeper's glove. So Norman once again. That is clean bowled. On target, Syed Ali Raza trying to give room to himself, opening his stance and giving ample of space for the bowler to get that ball hit the stumps. So that's the second wicket falling down for Cummins Arabia. 46 for 2. Look at this delivery. That has come in after pitching, and Syed Ali Raza having no clue. Norman gets his first wicket here. So that's a good start for SuperTech. Inside the power play, they've got the two top order batsmen out. So that's a terrible mix up. And the new batsman, Imtiaz, he was on strike to face the next delivery, and a mix up. That mix up has cost Cummins Arabia another wicket. Waleed was not ready to go for that single. Look at that. A cut shot played by Imtiaz. That's a nice shot, but what a piece of fielding. Picked up through on the very first attempt, and no chance for both the batters to decide whether to go for the run or not. They were stranded in the center of the pitch, and Imtiaz run out on the first delivery that he's faced. So that's another wicket, third wicket for Cummins Arabia inside the power play. 46 for 3. So what a start. We saw Kishore charging inside the power play where he scored runs. The couple of overs were quite good for Cummins Arabia. Then Kishore got out. Bruno got better out of him. And after the fall of wicket, Cummins Arabia have lost two more. So 3 wickets down now, Cummins Arabia. 46 is the score. And Norman has got wicket on both the deliveries, both the previous deliveries. One run out and one clean bowled. And this time the new batter, Jermaine Fernandez, one of the pillars from Cummins Arabia. He is in the middle, defends the first ball nicely. That's the signal from the umpire for the end of power play. 6 overs done, 46 for 3. Now that the fielding restrictions are over, the fielding side can have 5 fielders deep on the boundary. Only 4 needed inside the 30-yard circle. So the game is on for both the sides. From here, Cummins Arabia need a solid partnership between Waleed Ilyas and Jermaine Fernandez. Waleed has survived the first 6 overs where the ball was doing a bit. Now is the time that he capitalizes and pushes the scoring rate a little ahead. Bruno back into the attack. He's bowled an over for 10 runs, picked up the big wicket. He'll be bowling into Waleed Ilyas. In swinging delivery are threatening from Bruno. And he looks pretty confident. Bruno bowling in to Waleed Ilyas. Sharp run up from Bruno and a short of length delivery. Waleed could only defend that. So a dot ball to start with. So Bruno once again bowling into Jermaine. There was a single of the previous delivery. This one down the leg side, a wide. So Jermaine Fernandez is a steady batsman. He is quite good on the pads and he has the power to dispatch the ball outside the park as well. So once he gets going, once he's set, it'll be difficult for SuperTech to get him out. So they need to get a breakthrough here if they want to stop Jermaine Fernandez from getting a big score. Bruno in for the next delivery. Once again down the leg side, the ball swinging into the right-hander, but the line Bruno is bowling, he's pitching the ball on middle and leg, and the ball's swinging away down the leg side. So once again a wide delivery. So Bruno once again into the attack. That's a good shot. He's played that with straight bat, long on fielder in action. Stops that. Jermaine goes for that single run. So with that single, Jermaine is off the mark. Score with that single. It brings up the 50-run mark for Cummins Arabia. This is the 7th overs play in progress, so it's going on quite smooth at the moment. Once again down the leg side. So Bruno here not able to control the swing with the new ball. He needs to pitch on a little outside the off stump. From there, if he gets the ball swinging into the right-hander, would be a great delivery. That's a good delivery, and Waleed Ilyas plays that towards point region and goes for that single run. So strike given back to Jermaine Fernandez. Now in the overs after the power play until the 10th over, they'll be happy to take the singles and doubles, trying to get their eyes set in, especially when there's a new batter in, Jermaine Fernandez. So he's on strike facing Bruno. Two more balls to go in the 7th over. That's a good delivery. This is the line that I was talking about. You pitch a little outside the off stump, let the ball do the rest for you. Let the ball come into the right-hander. And a single taken. So last ball of the 7th over, Waleed will be on strike. So Bruno running in, bowling to Waleed. Once again, that's a super delivery, and that ball takes the outside edge. Could have been a chance, but a little away from the keeper as well. Keeper made an effort, a diving effort to his right to collect that ball, but a little far away from him. So that is a single run, and Waleed Ilyas, he'll retain the strike for the next over. 7 overs done, it's 54 for 3. So in the bowling attack, it's Deepak Udrani. He'll be bowling spin. This is the 8th over. Waleed Ilyas plays that first ball towards the point region. Fielder in position to stop that ball. Starts with a dot delivery. This time Waleed gets a single. So Jermaine on strike now. He drives that ball towards long off for yet another single run. So 2 runs of the first 3 deliveries. Spin bowling introduced. Deepak Udrani bowls a little outside the off stump. There's a slip in position to take a catch. And Waleed Ilyas, in an attempt to drive that, misses out. The ball straight to the keeper. That's a lower full toss, and Waleed places that ball nicely into the gap. Extra cover fielder unable to stop that. So welcome boundary here for Cummins Arabia, and Waleed does the trick here. He saw that ball early, coming in nicely to the bat, and a cover drive. One of the textbook shot that we have seen here from Walid Ilyas. He moves on to 19 of 19. He needs to stitch a big score here with Jermaine Fernandez. Once again, similar delivery, and Walid places that towards long off. Another single run. So that brings an end to the 8th over in this big semi-final clash. Cummins Arabia are 61 for 3. So in the bowling attack is Jishnu. He comes in for the first over, and Jermaine flicks that towards fine leg. Couple of runs added. Quick running between the wickets by these two. So Jishnu into the bowling attack. He's given 5 of the first 5 deliveries. So quite on target in his first over. Walid Ilyas, he moves on to 21 of 22. One last delivery to go inside the 9th over we are. And he'll be bowling into Walid Ilyas. So this one's a wide delivery, judged by the umpire outside the guidelines of the wide line. So He'll have to re-bowl that delivery here. Jishnu, once again, short of length delivery, hurried up onto the batter, and Waleed having no chance but to defend that ball. So that brings an end to the 9th over in this first innings. A big semi-final game being played here. Cummins Arabia, after winning the toss, they are 67 for 3 in the 9 overs. So that's a good shot coming in. The first delivery of the 10th over. Deepak Udrani, flighted delivery, and Jermaine Fernandez is not missing out on those loose ones. He's played that straight behind the bowler for a cracking boundary. So good start to the over. 71 for 3. Cummins Arabia are going smooth with the current run rate 7.61. Jermaine Fernandez once again puts that ball outside the boundary towards mid wicket. There was no fielder in the deep at the boundary, and that is a maximum. Handsome looking shot, a boundary of the previous delivery, now half volley, and this has been dispatched for a maximum. So picking up the scoring rate here, Jermaine Fernandez, if he gets going, it'll be difficult for them to stop him. He's 16 of 10. That's a Yorker end delivery from Deepak Udrani. He's challenging the batter. It's a good contest between the bowler and the batsman here. Deepak Udrani not afraid to give flight to the delivery. Once again flighted and once again yorked. Not giving much room to Jermaine Fernandez to free his arms. He's already hit a boundary and a maximum in this over. And Deepak Udrani, one of the experienced campaigners. So last ball to go. And Jermaine hits that firm. And he's played that towards long off for a single. He'll retain the strike for the 11th over. It'll be a little break for drinks. And Cummins Arabia are 78 for 3. So 11th over's play in progress, and Jishnu, he's into the bowling attack. He's bowled 1 over for 6 runs, and Waleed Ilyas placing that towards the third man region. In fact, Jermaine faces that delivery, and he's played for that single run. This one outside the off stump, and lot of room, lot of width given. Waleed Ilyas able to get back to ball and guiding that ball towards the deep point boundary. Fielder does well to stop it, and in an attempt, Waleed comes back for a double. So Jishnu bowling in once again to Waleed. Waleed is on 23, not out. Goes on the back foot and plays it towards long on. Was not able to connect that properly, Waleed. However, single puts Jermaine Fernandez on strike now. He's 18 of 14. So that brings an end to the 11th over, and Cummins Arabia are 84 for 3. Current run rate is 7.64. So this tournament, the Oil and Gas Premier League Season 3, the third year that this tournament is taking place. This is the big semi-final game played between Cummins Arabia and SuperTech. Cummins Arabia winning the toss, deciding to bat first. They are 84 for 3 inside the 11 overs. And Jermaine Fernandez going strong, 19 of 17. His partner, the opening batsman, Waleed Ilyas, 24 of 25. And two senior match officials officiating this match, Mohsin Waraj and Adil Ahmed. And the tournament organized by Vineet Deshpande at Eagles Cricket Ground, one of the premium cricketing venues in UAE. And we are thankful to all our sponsors, We are thankful to Hedge and Shacks, Quick Art, Oil for their continuous support, making us, helping us to make this tournament much better every season. So we are in with Jaideep Odhrani now, spin bowling once again for the 12th over. Single of the first ball by Jermaine. Waleed faces the second one. Dot delivery played straight to the bowler. On the back foot and flicks it towards short mid wicket. A diving effort to stop that ball and a single run taken. So puts Jermaine back on strike. Outside the off stump, and that's been called wide. So Jaideep Odhrani bowling into Jermaine outside the off stump once again and wide. So two wides in two deliveries. So this one a flighted delivery and Jermaine able to play that to covers, but fielder in position. So it's going to be a dot ball. Goes on the back foot, Jermaine, and that ball travels the distance. There was a fielder in the deep at long off. He misjudged the catch completely. Ran in a bit early, and that ball went above his head. So a back foot punch by Jermaine. Look at that. That ball has gone to the fence. So boundary it is for Jermaine, and last ball to go in the over. Coming down the track, hits that straight. Will that travel the distance outside the ground? Umpire says yes, it does. Both the hands in the air from the umpire. That's the signal for a maximum. So boundary and a six to finish the over. A good over for Cummins Arabia here. So 12 overs done, 98 for 3, and a partnership building strong between Waleed, Ilyas, and Jermaine. 37 runs partnership. 37 balls, 52 runs partnership. So excellent. 98 for 3 after 12 overs.
And the action starts again. Played nicely upish over the covers just for a single. Cummins Arabia 98 for 3 after 12. Ilyas steadily playing German strike. Outside of Javed tries to slash it, couldn't connect it. So bowling his first over. German on strike. German is basically a good player of pacers, medium pacers. Looking for a 2. Looking for a 2 on the misfielding there. Ilyas said yes and then no. Little hesitation in between. Ilyas now will be facing Sobras. Outside off, way outside, given a wide and a bye as well. The ball is still moving a little. There is still swing in the ball. If he bowls rightly on middle and off length, it would be a perfect ball for an outswinger. German on strike now. Tried to slash his over mid wicket. A good shot for a boundary there by German. German trying to play with an intent now, showing some intent. Goes on 35 with this boundary of 24 balls. I believe Cummins Arabia would look for around the target of around 160 to 170. It would be comfortable for them. And pitched off. Goes for a boundary again. Sliced this over. Point for a boundary. There. Shobra is going for some runs in his first over. Played a little upish. Earlier the fielder was out. What brought in, and Jermaine slashed it over that fielder for a boundary. Last ball of the over. And the ball stopped and it's caught. German goes for, well, 39 made by him. The ball stopped in the air. Germain was into the shot. Was looking in good touch. Well made 39 with 4 boundaries, 2 sixes. With a strike rate of 150. That was a good knock, a good cameo by Germain. There's still batsmen to come, good hitters. Asim, the new batsman in. Asim Comer. There is Eldos, Manish Tipani, Azaz to come after this. Cummins Arabia have good depth in the batting. Good strikers in the end. They are saving, like Eldos, Azaz. Some good strikers. Manish Dipani can also hit. He can also play. Can rotate the strike nicely. The leggy of Cummins Arabia. Awesome on strike now. Heaves it towards the mid-wicket area just for a single there. Now they have to maintain the strike rotation and build up a partnership. They should look for that. Awesome. And Ilyas. Want to play towards the mid-wicket area. Got a top edge. Just for a single. And the quick one. Jaydeep, the bowler. The tall off spinner. Want to heave it towards the mid-wicket area. There's no player there. And goes for a boundary there. Good shot. Seeing the gap nicely. By Ilyas. Moves to 30 now. 31. He's there from the starting. He knows what the pitch is doing, what the bowlers are bowling, the line, the length. You have to play till the end. Jaydeep, once again. Moves toward the bowler. Ilyas want to slash it hard. Couldn't get the timing right, just for a single over mid wicket. Asim now on strike. Jaydeep is too tall, releasing the ball from height, just for a single there. Looking for two there. Bruno, the fielder, wants a good throw, but Jaydeep couldn't collect it. If he would have collected there, it would have been a close call for Ilyas. The call was of Ilyas. He was on the danger end there. Hesitated. Both the batsmen. A little talk between the players and the umpire there. Asim on strike. Jaydeep on the second last ball of his over. Bowling the off-stump line, slashed it up high, very high, going for a catch, and Bruno couldn't be there. Good attempt by Bruno there. Well tried. Coming from the log-on area to the mid-on area. It was a good run by him, but couldn't reach there out. Asim Izaz coming out. Retire hurt. There's a too much humidity today. Warmness, hot. Was playing nicely. Walid Ilyas retired out. was looking good there. After 14, it's 121 for 5. Cummins Arabia. Flicked it towards the square leg region. A misfielding there. A quick run taken by Ayaz Ahmed. Asim on strike now. Heaved it towards the covers area. Going for a boundary. Nice shot by Asim. There. Over the covers. Timed it nicely there. Outside off once again. And now on the hands of Jaideep. Trying to play the same shot he played earlier. Couldn't get the elevation there. Good catch there by Jaideep. They will be looking to end this and would achieve around 160 to 170. It was a good field setup. The covers fielder was there in 30 yard. The new batsman in now. Played it comfortably for a single and covers. Eldos, the new batsman. Yaz Ahmed on strike now. Shobras bowling his second over. Got the thickest towards the third man area. A well stop there by the fielder. And a good running between the wicket. Easy 3 there. One more. The misfielding by the bowler. And they have taken 4 runs. We can see these sides rarely in the field. Batsman taking 4 runs. Running between the wicket was good there by both Aldos and Ayaz. It was a good throw from the deep. Shobras now. Bowled it towards the pad line. Played it comfortably there over the mid-on region for a single. After 15, it's 132 for 6. Cummins Arabia. 5 overs left. We also call them the death overs. Let's see how much they can score in these 5 overs. Both of the batsmen a good striker of the ball, especially Eldos. Played it cameo in many of the matches earlier. Bruno comes in the attack now. For SuperTech. Bruno has been good in his first spell. Got 1 wicket as well of Kishore. He was swinging the ball in and out, both. Outside off, slashed it towards the covers area, but couldn't connect there. Ayaz wanted to play towards the covers. Bruno. He is the main striker bowler of Cummins. Good fielded there by the square leg fielder. If it wouldn't have been stopped, it was an easy boundary. The ball was racing towards the boundary. Good try, good fielded. Well flicked it from the patch by Ayaz. Eldo's on strike now. Played it towards the cover area for a single there. They know that Bruno is the main bowler. They're not taking any chances on him till now. The breeze is also there now. Earlier it was very humid. Outside off, and it's a wide. Bruno trying to bowl in the wide line. Missed it. Umpire raises his hands for wide. Eldos wanted a run there, but Azaz denied. Bruno. There's us now. Again, it's outside off and it's a wide. As we know in the dead overs, bowler tried to bowl in the wide line area. It's hard to hit there, but it should be very much accurate there. If they missed it, it is a wide, as we have seen in the last 2 balls. Bruno again. And slashed and going for a quick run. And it's a direct hit. We'll see what's the umpire call. Umpire goes to the third umpire now. We will wait for the decision. Looks like Eldos is quite comfortably in, but let's see. He have dragged his bat onto the ground or not. Not out given by the third umpire. Eldo's on strike now. Eldo's is known for his big hits. Played it towards the point region, ball racing towards the boundary, and it's a 4. A good guided shot towards the point region, the backward point. A good little touch from Eldo's. As I was saying, Aldos is known for his big hits and very destructive in the death overs, the last 5. And it's up in the sky. Bruno is there and dropped it. It was a full toss. Aldos missed it. Top edge there. Cummins Arabia. After 16, 140 for 6. Still 4 overs left. Both of the batsmen building some good partnership there. Ayaz and Aldos will be looking for some big hits now. And it's a caught behind. A good ball, good line, and a good catch from the keeper there. Elder goes after making 7. Manish Tapani, the new batsman in. Jishnu in his second spell got a wicket in his first ball. Caught behind. The ball was outside off. Eldo is trying to cut, but the ball is still moving a little. I can see there a little hint of swing from the pitch. Sorry. Jishnu once again to mission. Manish Tapani bowled it. Yorker length. Manish with the soft end playing for a single there. The weather is good now to play. Little breeze coming. Outside off. And a good line there by Jishnu. Yes, have to rotate the strike there if they want to get around 170. Still 3 overs left. Trying to pull it towards the deep square leg area just for a boundary. So just for a single there. Manish Depani played nicely with the soft end towards the cover area for a single. It's been a good over till now from Jishnu. Got 1 wicket in his first ball. Just to Ash drives it towards the long on area to just for a single there. Good fielding by the long on fielder. 3 overs left now. Premier League Season 3. It's the semi-final. And Cummins Arabia, after 17, it's 146 for 7. They've been going with a run rate of around 9. And if they score it with this 8.5, and they will be going around 172, they will reach. And will be quite comfortable with that. Anshul now on the attack. He has pulled it towards the fine leg area for a boundary. Anshul bowling a little short. He is picking the length early there. Comes in a good position and pulled it. Again, Cummins Arabia can achieve around 180. Once again to the fine leg area, going for a boundary there. A thick edge. We also call it in cricketing language the French cut. Anshul going for little runs in his first 2 overs, and these 2 balls, 2 boundary in his second spell. Played it towards the mid-on area quite comfortably with the soft end for a single. He has knows he have to play till the end if they are looking for around 180. Manish Tapani on strike now. Heaved it towards the covers area just for a single. Good fielding by Jaydeep there. They can use a little variations as well. The slow ones, the cutters in the death overs, and can bowl one Yorker after the cutter, as these are looking, the players are looking for the slog. Played it towards the mid wicket single, a quick any Manish Tipani on strike now. Again, it's the thick edge towards the square leg area. Good fielded there. After 18, it's 158 for 7. On 20, would like to keep strike with him. Manish Depani would be looking for a single to give strike to Ayaz. Jishnu only bowling his long on area, and a good catch there by the fielder. Couldn't connect there nicely. Cummins 8 down now. New batsman and Ayaz Ahmed. Ayaz, sorry. Played it comfortably there towards the long on area just for a single. Azaz have to keep the maximum strike now, as he knows he's playing with the tail enders. And if are trying to achieve around 175, 170, you have to keep the maximum strike. Jishnu. Playing it towards the long on area just for a single, sliced it, couldn't connect. Jishnu has been very good with the economy and with the wicket column as well. Played towards the mid wicket area. Wants a single, Ilyas. Ilyas denying that. Getting laid into the ball. Couldn't connect. Played it towards the long on area just for a single. Last ball of the over now. Cummins Arabia has been achieving 160 now. Can go around 170. Cummins Arabia. Ball. Good ball. Yorker length ball. What a ball there by Jishnu. Completes its spell with a good 3 wicket, given just 19 runs there. A good comeback by SuperTech in the dead overs. Jishnu, the pick of the bowlers there, getting the main 3 wickets. Eldos now Jishnu. Mohammad Mubashir now. The last batsman in. Bruno will be bowling the last over. It's been a brilliant spell by Jishnu today. Slashed it towards the long on area. And a good fielding there by the long on fielder. Mubashir now on strike. Will be facing his first ball. It's the last over of the Cummins Arabian innings. Trying to slog it. It's wide, given by the umpire. They don't need to bowl these. They have to get rid of these extras. They have given 21 extras. High up in the sky. Fielder coming in, racing towards the ball. Ball goes to no man's land. Bruno played it towards the long on area, and it's the innings. A good spill by Bruno, picking 2 wickets after the end of the innings. Carabia, Cummins Arabia scored 164.
All right, so welcome back once again. Good afternoon to all the viewers across the globe who are following the Oil and Gas Premier League. This is the third season, third year. The tournament is being conducted. It's been played at one of the best cricketing venues in UAE, the Eagles Cricket Ground, and this tournament has been organized by our premium tournament organizer, Vineet Deshpande. We are thankful to all our sponsors, starting from Hedge and Shacks, Quick Heart, and also Saroil, to continuously support us throughout all the seasons. Without their support, this tournament would have been incomplete. So this is the semi-final game, a big clash between Cummins Arabia and SuperTech. Cummins Arabia deciding to bat first after winning the toss, gave a target of 165 runs, and in the run chase, it is SuperTech. Two opening batsmen in the crease, Bruno and Ansar. They are in the middle to chase down this target. Whoever wins this game would be into the finals of the Oil and Gas Premier League Season 3. Cummins Arabia being the defending champions, they are trying to defend the 165 target that they have given today. So there's a wide delivery, you can see, outside the off stump. So once again, a wide delivery and a single run taken now. So they have moved on to 2 without any wicket. The SuperTech team. Bruno, he'll be on strike. In the previous game, he had batted well. He bowled well as also. And this time he's there to open the innings. Ayaz Ahmed, who's opening the bowling attack for Cummins Arabia, bowls in with a smooth run up, bowling right arm over the wicket this time. Once again, Ayaz Ahmed, this is a cramped up delivery. Bruno does not have any room to play a shot, just has to defend that delivery. So that's the 5th ball of the first over. It's just 2 on the board without any wicket. So Ayaz Ahmed able to use the new ball properly in the first over, given away a couple of wides, but apart from that, he has been bang on target. That's a good shot, straight. The umpire had to take evasive action, and that was hit straight like an arrow. And the fielder had long on doing good to stop that from going to the boundary. So that's the single, and he'll retain the strike. That brings an end to the first over in this run chase of the big semi-final clash. SuperTech are 3 for no loss. So in this third season of the Oil and Gas Premier League, I would like to remind all our viewers that every year we try to do something better. We try and improvise the tournament. This year we have had 10 teams participating in this tournament. And if we have a look at the points table throughout the league stage, this is how it looks. I'll quickly give you a brief update about how the points table are. So in the league stages, Cummins Arabia was on top, played 4 matches, won all the 4 matches with 8 points. On the second position was Parklet Spartans, 3 wins out of 4 with 6 points. Third place is Petrofac, 3 wins out of 4 with 6 points again, but their net run rate was a little lower, little below the Sparklet, so they are at third, Petrofac. Fourth team is SuperTech Cricket Club. They are also with 3 wins and 6 points to their name. So these are the top 4 teams playing for the championship semi-final games today. This is the first semi-final going on. Cummins Arabia versus SuperTech. And the next game, which will be followed after this, would be Sparklet Spartan versus Petrofac. That would also be a cracker of a game. And if we check at the leaderboard, the best batsman in the entire tournament so far is Ramakrishna from Sparklet Spartans. He scored 243 runs with an average of 81 and a strike rate of 146. Second rank best batsman is Irfan Khan with 243 runs as well. So both of these are on same number of runs scored. The average for Irfan is 60.75, so he is second ranked. Third ranked is Jatin with 215 runs, an average of 107 for Jatin. And Kishore from Cummins Arabia, who's playing this game, he's on the fourth rank, 167 runs for him in total. And in the bowling department, the top four bowlers are Shodhan Rao from Intertech with 10 wickets, Jeevan Gangadharan from Petrofac with 9 wickets, Bhupesh Katyal 8 wickets from Petrofac, and Prabhat Saxena again 8 wickets from DNO Dynamos. And if we check the best top four fielders, it is Arun Bulani from Oil Serve with 6 dismissals, Jeevan with 4 dismissals from Petrofac, Christopher Rosario from Spira Power with 4 dismissals, and Imtiazur Rahman with 4 dismissals from Cummins Arabia. In the meantime, we'll check the score. It's the second overs play in progress. Eldos, the bowler, is given away a single of the first 4 deliveries. SuperTech, a 4 for no loss. And we put a quick eye on the player of the tournament leaderboard. Jatin from Oil Serve is at the top rank number 1. Jeevan Gangadharan, Petrofac, he's ranked 2nd. Ramakrishna from Sparklet Spartans, he's ranked 3rd. Irfan Khan from Caltrol Eagles is ranked 4th. And Prabhat Saxena from DNO Dynamos is ranked 5th. So here you see a nice square cut over the point, and that brings a boundary. So 8 for no loss. So now the second overs play is complete in this run chase. SuperTech Cricket Club are 8 for no loss. And Ayaz Ahmed to continue his spell. So another 18 overs to go, and SuperTech, they need 157 runs to win. They have all 10 wickets in hand. So third overs play in progress. Ayaz Ahmed to continue, and Bruno, what a strike that is. First delivery of the third over, and that is a huge 6. He hits that, he timed it nicely, middled it, and you can see this action replay. Ayaz Ahmed bowling a half volley, and Bruno was just waiting for it. He smashed that outside the park, 10 rows behind, I guess. 6 runs it is. Umpire raises both his hands in the air. So that's 14 for no loss, and a good start to the third over from SuperTech. If Bruno gets going from here, it's going to be difficult to stop him inside the power play. Cummins Arabia, the bowling side, need to get the first breakthrough pretty soon. Next ball coming in, short of length, top edge, ball in the air, and that is traveling towards the third man region. There's a fielder in the deep to stop that ball. And a single run taken. Looking at how the event has begun, this big semi-final game, Cummins Arabia, they batted first, given a target of 165. Inside the power play, they were 3 wickets down. And now that they are bowling, they need to focus on getting the early breakthrough, getting those early wickets. Answer. Answer this time comes down the track and smashes outside the off stump. Again to the third man fielder at the boundary. He stopped that from going to the fence. So single taken. 8 runs of the first 3 deliveries here. Ayaz Ahmed in for the 4th ball of the over. Short of length, Bruno pulls it but not able to connect it the same way he did the first delivery of the over. First delivery of the over was a handsome shot, half volley, and he does not miss out on those. So single to rotate the strike. Answer outside the off stump, given room to himself and freed his arms. That ball races towards the point boundary. Absolute gem of a stroke this is. Look at this replay. Standing cool and playing towards the point boundary. Ample of room given to himself. So brings up 21 for SuperTech inside the 3rd over. One last ball to go. Answer batting on 9 runs of 5 deliveries he's faced, and Bruno 10 of the 12 balls he's faced. So Ayaz Ahmed ready for the last ball of the 3rd over. Just trying to adjust his fielders in the right position. Running in and bowling to Answer. Short of length, that's a good delivery. He's come back with a strong answer, a bouncer. So that brings an end to the 3rd over here. SuperTech Cricket Club are 21 for no loss. They're chasing a target of 165 runs. To all our viewers across the globe, people watching from UAE, people watching from India, people watching from Pakistan, Bangladesh, we all welcome you. It is a great day to play cricket. This match being played at Eagles Cricket Ground. This is the Oil and Gas Premier League Season 3. Myself, Akash, in the commentary box. So Eldos, once again, this was a good line delivery. And that ball goes straight to the keeper. Bruno trying to smash this one as well, the first ball of the over, but this time unlucky. So 2 senior umpires officiating this match, Mohsin Waraich and Adil Ahmed. And it's a T20 format, this entire tournament being played. Eldos once again. And Bruno goes for a quick single. Eldos picks up the ball on his follow through. Targets the stumps at the non-striker's end, but Bruno inside his crease. And the ball was backed up nicely by the mid-wicket fielder. So a single run allowed there. Score moving on to 22. We are in the 4th over. Eldos running in once again. He's bowling into Ansar. Defended that with a straight bat. Not taking too much of a risk here. Any ball which is outside the off stump width on offer, he's able to smash those balls outside the park. That is the intent from both these batters. They are smart in picking up those quick singles as well. And when there's a ball to hit, they go for those big shots. So next up, Eldos running in for the next delivery. Short of length, moving away and hit that in the air. The fielder's running behind the ball to stop it. He'll be able to do so. And nice piece of work to stop that ball from going to the boundary. They'll definitely come back for the second run here. But that was a good shot. Timed it and a double. So with that, SuperTech move on to 24 for no loss. 2 more balls to go in the 4th over. We are still inside the power play. A quick single taken and strike rotate. Strike given back to Bruno. So one last ball to go in the 4th over. And Eldos with the bowling figures of 9 runs, 1.5 overs he's bowled so far. He's still looking for the first breakthrough for his team. Running in nicely and Bruno able to nudge that ball to covers. But no run taken. It's going to be a dot ball. End of the 4th over here. After 4 overs, SuperTech are 25 for no loss. So inside the power play, there are fielding restrictions that apply in a T20 game. There are only 2 fielders allowed outside the 30-yard circle. The bowlers have to bowl tight line and length to restrict the opening batsman from scoring heavily. And I believe Cummins Arabia bowlers have been able to do so. You can see the opening bowler once again into the attack. He's bowled 2 overs. Ayaz Ahmed given away 15 runs, but in search of the first breakthrough. So Ansar on strike. Ayaz ready to bowl. First ball of the 5th over. Outside the off stump and rightly wide signal given by the umpire. It's a T20 game, so anything down the leg side would definitely be called a wide, and anything outside the off stump, there's a guideline for wide. So if that ball swings away from that wide guideline, that is going to be called a wide. So Ayaz, he'll have to re-bowl this delivery. That's a cracking shot. You could hear the bat and the ball connect nicely. The sound of the bat was sweet, and that shot would give a lot of confidence to Ansar. Gave room to himself, moving away and smashing that delivery. That goes outside the park. 4 runs it is. With that boundary, score for SuperTech moves on to 30 for no loss. So Ayaz, he'll have to adjust his length here. Coming down the track and missing it. If that would have connected, that was going miles into the sky. But I would say from the bowler's point of view, that's a good delivery. You need a big heart to bowl fuller length to the opening batters, and the ball moving a bit away from that right-hander. So that's a dot ball straight into the keeper's glove. Next up, charging down the track once again. Ansar missing out. A bouncer delivery. Once again a dot ball. So Ayaz Ahmed, he's mixing up his deliveries nicely here. After getting hit for a boundary, he's come back strong. 2 dot deliveries back to back, building pressure on Ansar, the batsman. Score for SuperTech, 30 for no loss. 3 more balls to go in the over. That's a block hole delivery. So you can see how he's changing his length. Ayaz Ahmed, he's a smart bowler. He's a thinking bowler. After that boundary, you saw one delivery a little away from the right-hander. It went into the keeper's glove for a dot ball. Next up was a short pitch delivery, and this time it was a yorker. So he's a thinking bowler. He is looking to get that first breakthrough for his team. And with that variation, I'm sure he would end up getting that first breakthrough. And a diving effort by the fielder at mid-off saved a boundary for his team. So 1 run taken here. Bruno on strike now. That's a good bowling attempt from Ayaz Ahmed. Now in for the last ball of the 5th over. 31 for no loss. SuperTech chasing down a target of 165. So they need another 134 in 91 deliveries. However, they have 10 wickets in hand, so they can experiment and they can improvise from here, both these opening batters. So one last ball to go. And Bruno, he's on strike. Short of length delivery, cut that beautifully in the gap. He just had to place that ball where there's no fielder in the deep. He's done exactly that, Bruno. And what a timing. Look at that action replay. Saw that ball coming and cut shot played. Gets him that much deserved boundary on the last delivery of the 5th over. So score after 5 overs is 35 for no loss. And you can see here the teams having their practice session before the next game. We have the facility at the Eagles Cricket Ground where the players can come a bit early, use the nets to practice their bowling and their batting. And this is Team KSB, Skywalkers, who are using the facilities to their advantage. So great scenes here. A lot of people turning up at Eagles Ground today for the semi-final games of the Oil and Gas Premier League Season 3. So SuperTech, after 5 overs, are 35 for no loss. So we're back to live action. You can see the field. Still the power play is going on, so you need 2 fielders outside the circle, rest all inside the 30 yards. And Ansar, he'll be on strike. Eldos to continue his 3rd over. 2 overs for 9 runs. Top edge and away from the keeper's glove. There was an attempt made by the keeper, but a little too high for him to grab onto that ball. An umpire signaled that that's a boundary. You see how Ansar moves away, trying to smash that ball, takes the top edge of the bat, and Ansar, for him, it doesn't matter if it's from the middle of the bat or a top edge. He's getting a boundary there. So boundary of the first delivery in the 6th over. Put pressure on the bowler. Eldos. What will he do now? Will he be able to change his length a bit? We saw Ayaz Ahmed using the pitch nicely in the previous over. Eldos once again bowling half volley, and this is hit towards the extra cover region. Fielder at the boundary does well. Footwork to stop that ball from going to the boundary. So only a single run taken there. Score moves on to 40. And this is the last over of the power play. 4 more balls to go. If we look at the comparison between Cummins Arabia, who batted first in 6 overs, they were 50 plus. And SuperTech now still have 4 more deliveries. They are on 40. And once again, a quick single taken. Strike being rotated. So 2 singles after the boundary hit on the first delivery. Eldos bowling into Ansar. Ansar batting on 22 of 16. This is hit straight, but there's a fielder in the circle at mid-on to stop that. And Bruno, he is not interested to go for that single. It could have been risky. And Bruno decides not to take that risk now. It's a good decision in the end. Keeping wickets in hand is always an advantage when you're chasing down a total. So this delivery played towards covers and single run taken. So last ball to go inside the power play now. And Eldos, he'll be bowling into Bruno. SuperTech, 42 for no loss. Bruno checking the field, trying to find a gap here on the last ball. Outside the off stump, the ball was there to hit. And Bruno missing out on that loosener. So that brings an end to the power play here. 6 overs are done. And after the end of 6 overs, it is SuperTech 42 for no loss. And that's the signal from the umpire that the power play is over. So now the fielding restrictions are done. You can have 5 fielders deep on the boundary to protect. And 4 fielders needed inside the 30-yard circle from now on till the 20th over. So the run chase is on. 165 needed. SuperTech are 42 for no loss. They need 123 runs in 84 balls, 10 wickets in hand. So after the power play, it was the 7th overs play, and Jermaine Fernandez, he was brought into the bowling attack, spin bowling in action. And Jermaine, he's given 5 runs in his first over, tidy bowling, and not giving any room to the batsman to score big shots. So end of 7 overs here. SuperTech are 47 for no loss. So this tournament, Oil and Gas Premier League, this is the 3rd season, played at Eagles Cricket Ground, one of the best cricketing venues in UAE. The tournament organized by Vineet Deshpande, one of our premium cricket tournament organizers, myself, Akash, in the commentary box. And we are thankful to all our sponsors for continuously supporting us throughout every season. We are thankful to Hedge and Shacks, Savoil, and Quick Art. So back to live action here in the bowling attack. Imtiaz, he's been called to bowl his first over. He starts off with a wide outside the off stump. So after this game, there's another semi-final. Whoever wins between Cummins Arabia and SuperTech will qualify for the finals. The next game being played between Petrofac and Sparklet Spartans. Even that's going to be a cracker of a game. So 2 big semi-finals lined up for today. And it's a second wide of the over from Imtiaz. He's bowling around the wicket. That was a gem of a delivery. Swinging that ball away from the right-hander. And on strike is Ansar, looking to play that towards covers, but missing out completely. Good conditions to play cricket. It's a little windy, and players would enjoy playing in this climate. So once again, a wide delivery. This is the 3rd wide in the over. And that wide brings up the 50-run mark, and everyone in the dugout from SuperTech applauding the effort of both the openers here. So 50 up for team SuperTech Cricket Club. So Imtiaz once again round the wicket, charging down the track. Ansar playing that in the air. There's a fielder at long on, but it's a little far away from him. One bounce into his hands, and they go for that single run. So Bruno is being brought on strike one more time. So out of both these batters, they need to, one of them have to take a bit of risk here and start scoring heavily, because they have 10 wickets in hand and they're chasing a total as well. That was wide delivery, and Bruno just barely connecting the bottom of the bat. Once again, a single taken. A little fumble here, and they go for that single run. So Imtiaz bowling his last ball of the over. Full toss, but a slow one, trying to deceive the batsman here. And that ball has been played towards mid-wicket for a single run. So that brings an end to the 8th over. In fact, Bruno, he's asking the leg umpire if that was a waist high no ball. So a third umpire review is in check. We'll have to wait and see what the third umpire decides. So Jermaine Fernandez in for the second over, and this time Bruno, in fact it was Ansar dancing down the track, missing out on that line, and Jermaine Fernandez able to get that first breakthrough for Cummins Arabia. It has come a bit late, but it is the big breakthrough. That is what they were waiting for, and wicketkeeper making no mistake. He's collected the ball clean and dislodged the bail. So that's the first wicket falling down for SuperTech Cricket Club. 57 for 1. And Jermaine Fernandez, the bowler, to get that breakthrough. So German Fernandez, once again, he's bowling into Bruno. You can see this action replay. Bruno able to hit that clean. There was a fielder at long on in contention for a catch, but above his head, and that ball outside the park. 6 runs it is maximum for Bruno, and Bruno is not afraid to take those chances here. Even though they've lost a wicket in this over, Bruno is confident when he hits it, it stays hit. Once again outside the off stump, ball in the air but away from the fielder. Good attempt, a diving effort, and that is what is needed in this big semi-final. 200% effort from the fielders to support their bowlers. Could have been an excellent catch, a catch of a tournament if this was taken. So Manish Dipani, the next bowler, is bowling his first over. A wicket-taking option for Cummins Arabia. And the left-handed batter Irfan, he's joined after the fall of the first wicket. He'll be facing Manish Dipani. Flighted delivery and an inside edge. It's a little difficult to pick which way the ball is going to turn when Manish Dipani is bowling. He's one good bowler. And in his very first over, he looks threatening. Bowling into Irfan once again. Flighted delivery in the air, and that's caught. Caught and bowled here. As I was saying, Manish Dipani, he is a threatening bowler, and he has got that second wicket in for Cummins Arabia and takes that catch nice and easy. Look at that action replay and his follow through. He's ready for that catch. Clean. And Irfan, he would be disappointed with the shot selection here. Second wicket down for SuperTech, 68 for 2. So the score for SuperTech 68 for 2. We are in the 10th over. And Manish Dipani, in the very first over that he's bowling, he's got a cotton bowl. And Anshul is the new batsman for SuperTech, the captain. He'll be facing that first delivery. Cuts that and gets off the mark for a single run. So 2 more balls to go. Manish adjusting the fielders in the right position. That's a handsome shot. Bruno plays that straight in the gap. There was a fielder long on, but he had no chance. The ball went to the boundary like a tracer bullet. Confident Bruno with that boundary. He moves on to 35 of 29 deliveries. And that's a cracking shot. One last ball and a single taken to retain the strike. So after the end of 10 overs, it is 74 for 2.
German onto the attack. Bruno will be facing. Wants to play towards the mid-wicket area. Couldn't connect there. German again. Flighted one. Bruno tried to place it towards the Manish Dipani there, the fielder. Now, the new batsman in. German pick up the ballers for Cummins Arabia. Flicked it towards the leg side. And the pad line. Anshul, captain of SuperTech. And Bruno, the well set batsman, 37. A flighted delivery towards, played it nicely towards the point region, just for a single there. The required rate has been come down to 9. Now, German, a flatter one there, the arm ball. Anshul tried to cut. Could it connect there? German has been very economical till now. Flighted one, played it towards the point region, just for a single there. A little misfeeling. After 11, SuperTech are 78 for 2. Manish Tipani onto the attack again. Picked up the wicket in his first over. Can bowl the leg spin, the off spin. The off spin is the well flighted. Played it with soft hands. They have to show a little intent as they still need 87. Manish Tapani to Anshul. Flighted one, played it towards the covers area. It's a drop catch by Jermaine Fernandez. He's an exceptional fielder. The ball didn't stick in his hand. He collected, and in the follow through, the ball came out. Again placed it towards the cover area, just for a single by Bruno. A flatter one, played it towards the mid wicket area, just for a single there. Manish Tapani will be bowling Bruno. Bowled! It's a proper leg spinner ball from Manish Tapani. The battle between Bruno and Manish Tapani have the last laugh, we can say. Was trying to play towards the mid wicket, missed it completely. The ball drifted toward the leg stump, and from there it spun and took the bails there. A proper leg spinner ball, we can say a dream ball, drifting towards the leg, and from there clipping the bails of Bruno Fernandes. New batsman in, it's Norman Fernandes. Bruno, after scoring 39, departs. Manish Tapani picks his second wicket in his second over. After the couple of quick wickets, Cummins Arabia has came into the game. Norman now will be facing. Drifted towards the leg side. Clips the thigh pad of Norman. Anshul, the captain, is still there. And German will be on attack again. Will be bowling his third over of his spell. Gone for 20. Sorry, the fourth over of his spell. Gone for 20 and picked up one wicket. The first breakthrough. And after that, the couple of wickets for Manish Tapani. Outside off, Anshul try to heave it towards the cover region. It's a play and a miss. Tight line, we can say, from German there. Bowling wicket to wicket, changing his line in every ball, not giving enough room. A flighted one for German. Mixing up the length, the pace of the ball very nicely. 3 dots. They need to show some intent. Tried to hit towards the long on area. The ball racing towards the boundary. And it's an easy 2 there. A thick edge, we can say. Norman and Anshul have to show some intent, have to go for some big hits there. German flighting up the ball nicely there. Anshul just playing it with the soft ends towards the long on area just for a single. German, he's been exceptional throughout the whole tournament for Cummins with the bat and the ball. It's up in the sky and it's a drop one. Couldn't judge the ball. Fielder there. Manish Tapani and German putting the pressure on the batsman, not giving any room, mixing up the deliveries, the lines. One on the off stump, one on middle. Manish Tapani now to Norman. Tried to slash it towards the long on region just for a single there. It's not only the batting partnership, we also say in cricket it's the bowling partnership that brings the wicket, and that's what German and Manish have done for Cummins today. Anshul plays it towards the deep cover region just for a single. We can see some variations from Manish. One off break, one leg break, one quicker one, flighted one. The leg spin in which he got the wicket off Bruno. Norman just placing it towards the cover region. Well fielded there by German. German has been exceptional fielder for Cummins. As we have seen, he's very experienced. The captain. Plays it towards the third man region. Ball racing towards the boundary. And it's a 4. After a long time, we have seen boundary from the Sepra Powers with from the bat of Anshul, the captain, on the crease there. SuperTech, needed some good hits from here. Big semi-final. Cummins Arabia is very experienced team as they have played 2 finals and won one of them. Manish to Anshul again. A flighted one, the leg spin, ball drifted towards the off and spun from there. Anshul trying to heave it towards the long on area. Couldn't connect there. After 14, SuperTech are 92 for 3. They still needed 73 from here, from 6 overs. Now they have to show some intent. Anshul has been there in the crease from quite a long time now. SuperTech will be looking for some good hits from him. Norman drifted toward the leg just for a single. Good fielded there by the wicketkeeper Kishore. Played a wide shout there given by the umpire for a boundary. Still needed a lot of big shots. From Anshul. Ball it towards the leg. The umpire will raise his hand for a wide given by the umpire there. They have to control the extras here. Cummins Arabia. And slow one, a full toss. It was a dipping one. Batsman asking if it's no ball, but it was dipping. It was a ball to hit. I can say it was a full toss. They have to make the maximum of these kinds of balls until placing towards the cover region just for a single here. Now they will be needing the big hits from both of the ends. And they have to again It's full toss now. This time it's towards the fine leg region and the ball is gone for a boundary. This can be a big over for SuperTech as they needed a 20 runs over. That can bring SuperTech into the game once again. Again cut towards the point region, ball racing towards the boundary, and it's a 4. Second boundary on for Norman. A big over for SuperTech. 3 boundaries coming from this over. Ishtapani. Quota of 2 wickets. Played it towards the deep square leg region. Norman. Manish Tapani. Heaved it towards the leg side and it's gone for a 6. A maximum. Norman. Good shot there. A slog sweepy, say in cricket terms. The ball was in his range, in his arc. He saw it and it played it towards the mid-wicket area, the cow corner. Manish Tapani again. And off stump line, he once again on the sky. And it's a dropped one. The long on fielder covered all the area, but dropped the catch at the end. Once again playing towards the leg, and it's gone for a boundary there. 2 big overs on the change in the field there by Manish Tapani. The extra cover fielder had come up and the deep square leg fielder have gone. The ball racing for the boundary once again, a thick edge, and it's a 4. Some quick runs there by Norman and Anshul. They have taken over Manish Thapani. After 6, it's 125 for 3. And the last 4, they need 40. We have to see now whom German will give the ball. It's one left of Ayaz Ahmed, one of Eldo's. So 2 of them will be bowling from the 4. Norman. The ball is swinging till now. I can see that the ball is swinging in the air. Norman just plays it towards the lawn area for a single there. The big semi-final. Just want to give you the overview. Heaved it towards the mid-wicket area just for a single there. SuperTech needed 165. And the game has came in the last for now. And they needed 40. Norman, a wide. Cummins Arabia have to look for not giving the extras. Norman trying to place it towards the third man region. Completely missed it. Imtiaz bowling his second over of his spell. Played it straight towards the bowler. Hits the wicket there. If it wouldn't have hit the wicket, it would have gone for 4. It was stuck firmly by Norman there. Norman is timing the ball very nicely. Anshul will be facing Imtiaz now. Plays it towards a good stop from the fielder there. An easy 2. Try to heave it towards the cover region. A thick edge.
So Imtiaz bowling the last delivery and Anshul playing that straight to long off for yet another single run. So a productive over here for SuperTech. They have managed to get 132 for the loss of 3 wickets in 17 overs. Required run rate from here on is 11 runs an over, which is not a difficult task in a T20 game when you have 7 wickets in hand. Anshul, the captain, batting on 27 and Norman with him 20. So both of them have built a partnership as well. So 3 more overs to go. 33 runs needed. And Eldos, he'll be bowling his last over. He's bowled 3 overs for 16 runs in search of his first wicket here. Giving room to himself, Anshul, and placing that ball straight towards point. And there's a misfield, and they will certainly come back for the second run also. So 2 runs of the first delivery. That is a good start to the over. Anshul shuffling in the crease. And once again, a soft hand shot. Placed it and given the strike to Norman. Norman, the aggressor of both these batsmen. He's 20 not out of 12 deliveries. Norman. Eldos bowling into Norman this time. That's a good delivery. Norman looking to cut that, and ball coming in to the right-hander after pitching. And that's a good length delivery. And this is what's needed. You don't need to do extra as a bowler. Bowl on the right areas and let the batsman do the rest. So very tight semi-final here. The game can swing either way from now on. Norman a little late on that shot. The ball hurried up onto him. And once again a single run. So that leaves 29 more runs to win. And 14 balls to go. So 12 an over needed from here. That's an excellent shot. Shuffling in the crease, Anshul using his experience as a batsman and placing that ball towards backward square leg. He knew the fielder was inside the circle. He just had to place the ball in the gap to get a boundary. Much needed for SuperTech, and who other than the captain to get that boundary for them. Look at this replay. He has crossed outside the off stump, and from there he's just guided that ball towards the boundary fence at backward square leg. So amazing cricket skills in display by Anshul. .25 needed, 13 balls to go. Shuffling once again and a scoop shot. That ball has crossed the fine leg boundary. There was a fielder there, but he couldn't do much. He could only see that ball crossing that fence. And the entire dugout from SuperTech is cheering up their captain because he's playing a knock to remember to win this game for SuperTech. So now 21 needed, 12 balls to go. Pretty much achievable from here on. Less than 11 and over now. So both these batsmen, Norman and Anshul, building up a good partnership as well. 144 for 3 after 18 overs. 12 balls, 21 runs needed, 7 wickets in hand. And what a partnership this has been. They've scored 63 runs off just 37 deliveries, scoring at 10.5 an over. The last 5 overs have resulted into 59 runs without losing any wicket. So definitely the ball is in their court. SuperTech Cricket Club favourites to win this game. So this is the game of nerves from here. Whichever team and whichever players handle the nerves better will end up on the winning side. 12 balls, 21 runs needed. Imtiaz in the bowling attack. Big shot coming in, and that ball is travelling outside the boundary ropes at long on. And look at the team dugout. They are jubilated, excited. That is a maximum. And it's come on the first delivery of the 19th over. Norman Fernandez, he is the man of the hour. 27 of 15 balls, 2 boundaries and 2 maximum for him. Full toss. There's an appeal for leg before and given. What a comeback here from Imtiazur Rahman. After getting hit for a maximum on the first ball of this over, he has come back strong. He has changed his pace and deceived the batsman here. And the danger man, Norman, he has to walk back to the pavilion. He is out leg before, but he's done the job for his team here. 4 wickets down, SuperTech, 150 up for them. 10 balls remaining, 15 runs to win. You can So what a game it is turning out to be, a semi-final, the first semi-final between SuperTech and Cummins Arabia. Cummins Arabia being the defending champions of the Oil and Gas Premier League. They are in a bit of a trouble here. However, Imtiaz for Cummins has done the trick. After getting hit for that maximum on the first ball, he's come back strong and got the wicket of the danger man. So Ashish Nambiar, the new man in, left-hander on strike. 10 balls remaining, 15 runs to win, 6 wickets in hand. What is it going to turn out? So Ashish taking his guard, and Imtiaz making sure his fielders are in the right position. There is a short square leg in position. Waleed in catching position. Imtiaz running in for the next ball. Bowling into Ashish. Wide down the leg side and extra. Single run added. You can see the excitement is building up. Lot of people have come to see this game. Semi-finals here. Outside the off stump, and he's played that straight to long off. Ashish Nambiar off the mark with a single of the first ball. He gives the strike to his captain, who's batting fabulous. 38 for him, 30 deliveries, 5 boundaries hit by Anshul. He should be able to take his team through the winning score here. So Imtiaz in for the 4th delivery of the over. 9 balls, 13 runs needed. Outside the off stump, and he's played that towards extra cover. Running the first run quick. Are they coming back for the second run? No, they are not. Anshul says, never mind, single is good enough here. So 8 balls, 12 runs. Ashish Nambiar on strike. Imtiaz in the bowling attack. Slower delivery and clean bowled. What a comeback by Imtiazur Rahman in this over. He's got 2 big wickets. What a way to dismiss the new batsman. Slower delivery deceived him off pace. And here we are in for a good finish to this first semi-final game of the Oil and Gas Premier League Season 3. SuperTech now need another 12 runs of 7 deliveries. So here we see the new batter coming in for SuperTech. It is Deepak Godrani, one of the experienced campaigners for SuperTech. He's joined his captain Anshul in the middle. 7 balls remaining, 12 runs to win. And what an over this is. A dramatic over. First ball being hit for a maximum. After that, he's picked up the wicket of Imtiaz, took a wicket of the danger man Norman, and again in this over he's got a wicket. So 2 wickets in the over. New batsman on strike, Imtiaz, to bowl the last delivery. Full toss, and he's played towards the extra cover. A fumble, and they're coming back for the second run. Yes, they take it easily. So that misfield is the picture. So here we are in the last over. This semi-final had to go down till the wire. 6 balls, 10 runs. Who's going to end up winning this game and qualifying for the finals? We'll have to wait and see in this last over. Anshul Srivastava, the captain from SuperTech, he's batting on 39 of 31 deliveries. And he's being joined by Deepak Godrani, who's the new batter. 10 runs, 6 balls. And Cummins Arabia have a task in hand. Who are they going to trust to bowl this last over? They are deciding. They are still not sure. And this is a very crucial decision. Whom to hand the ball for this last over. So this is the Oil and Gas Premier League Season 3. Played at Eagles Cricket Ground, one of the best cricketing venues in UAE. And what a game we are witnessing here. Anshul Srivastava, captain from SuperTech, is on strike. 6 balls, 10 runs needed. Right, so the last over's play in progress. The ball is given to Ayaz Ahmed. First ball, Anshul plays that towards extra cover. First run taken, coming for the second run. Will that be run out? And that's gone. That is a bad decision to go for that second run. Anshul, the captain, he was the batsman in form. He had to stay in the center. Couldn't throw away his wicket in the last over like that. He's played a fabulous knock for his team, but could not finish it. So 5 more balls and a wicket, a run out on the first delivery here. And that was a good throw from the deep extra cover fielder Asif Syed. The previous over, there was a fumble from the same fielder. They got a double. And this time Asif Syed made sure he is not going to fumble here. Collected that ball on the first attempt, threw it on the right end at the non-striker's end, and that's where they got the wicket of the captain Anshul. Everyone in the team dugout appreciating the efforts from Anshul. And now it is on to the 2 new batters, Deepak Godrani, Jaideep Godrani. So it's the father-son duo who has to get the job done for SuperTech Cricket Club. And father Deepak Udrani, he's on strike now. He's already 2 of the first delivery he's faced. The equation now, 9 runs needed, 5 balls to go. And what's the field set up here? I can see a third man deep on the boundary, extra cover deep on the boundary, long off, long on, and fine leg. So they are not taking any chances for the missed outside or the inside edges. They have the fielder to protect the boundaries behind the keeper. So 9 runs, 5 balls to go. Ayaz Ahmed. And that's an appeal for leg before. Going for that first run, coming for the second one. Will that be another run out? We'll have to wait and see what happens here. Deepak Udrani trying to get into his crease, and that's another dismissal. Wicket down. So another run out here. And the wickets are falling like dominoes. This is the semi-final that all our viewers would be witnessing, going till the last ball. So Deepak Udrani has to depart. 7 wickets down now. SuperTech 157. They need another 8 runs of 4 deliveries. So who's the new man in now? 7 wickets down. And Adil Ur Rahman is the new batsman. He'll be on strike. So Ayaz Ahmed, the captain from Cummins, trusted Ayaz to bowl the last over. So far he's done well. 8 runs, 4 balls, a lower full toss, ball in the air. Jermaine Fernandez trying to go for that catch, but a little far away from him. And they come back for the second run. So 3 balls remaining, 6 runs to go. And that is a short run declared by the umpire. So they still need 7 of 3 deliveries. There is drama, excitement. Ayaz Ahmed bowling the next delivery. He's hit that straight to long off. Jaideep going for that second run, and that's another run out. That's the 3rd time. It's a run out, taking the second run. And what's happening here? SuperTech are losing out wickets. SuperTech need to calm down. Somebody has to take charge here and make sure they get those big hits. Running for the second is a suicide attempt here, and they're losing out on wickets. 8 wickets down now. 2 balls remaining, 6 runs to go. Alright, so what are we having in hand? It's 2 balls remaining, 6 runs to go. Ayaz Ahmed. He's the man with the ball in the hand. Last over, the pressure over. And so far, the first 4 balls have been excellent. Bang on target. And the fielders have supported him well. The throw have been on the right end. And new batsman Vivek, he'll be facing, gave room to himself, trying to hit that towards the backward square leg, but could not connect. Leg by given. There was an appeal from Ayaz for a leg before, but umpire says that's not out. So 1 run added. Five runs needed now. 1 ball remaining. Can Jaideep Udrani hit that for a maximum or even for a boundary to level the scores? All right, so 5 fielders deep on the boundary, fine leg, third man, extra cover, long off, long on. Jaideep Odhrani, he's on strike. What would he plan to do? What would Ayaz Ahmed plan to bowl? It's the last delivery of this mega semi-final. Ayaz bowling in to Jaideep outside the off stump, and that's the end of the game. They won it. That's a legal delivery. And Cummins Arabia, the defending champions of the Oil and Gas Premier League, they won this first semi-final game. And what a game that is. Went down till the end. It was nerve-cracking, and they end up victorious in this clash. So Cummins Arabia moving on to the finals once again in the season 3 of the Oil and Gas Premier League. And player of this game, Jermaine Fernandes, he scored 39 with the bat and took a wicket in his bowling as well. So that's the end of the first semi-final here. Thank you very much to stay tuned in. We'll be back for the next one.